Tarju Lasano. Welcome to the Beatsabar Show.
Thank you for having me.
Not a problem at all, sir. Now, I need to just explain to everybody, I have been late on the Tarju journey. I did not know about you until recently. I would say about probably 2 months.
Probably when I came for that cypher at Beatsabar, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, that's probably longer then.
Might be longer then.
Yeah. See, so because I remember, you came for that cypher, you shut it down, and definitely I was like, wow, who's this guy? You get me? He's on job.
Yeah.
Then I saw you at Sophie Lou's event.
Yeah, man. Shout out Sophie Lou.
There you go. So you did that, and then I then saw you again at Cupid's show, performed there, and then I've just seen you around at different. What was the one that we went to in Birmingham? Where
Pivotal.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were at the Pivotal thing.
Yeah.
And then more recently, I saw you at the PRS thing as well.
Yeah.
You get me? So you're
Everywhere.
active. You're everywhere. So you're busy. I know you at the BBC introducing thing as well, recently as well. So you're definitely trying to get that brand out there and all that kind of good stuff. But
yeah, man, I just want to set mics on fire, innit?
this is it. So before all of that, I need to just pull it back. I just need to say, how old are you?
I'm 25.
25.
Yeah.
And what area are you from?
Birmingham.
Okay.
South Birmingham.
What school did you go to? What was the name of the school? Because I always
Langley
ask that.
Secondary School.
Shout out the Langley Secondary
let's not.
School. You get me? But you didn't like school.
I didn't enjoy school, to be
Okay.
honest.
What
Like
was
I
the
was one of
reason?
them people I think that you either loved or hated because I was just loud and proud, and
Yeah.
I was only ever interested in art or dance
There you
or
go.
Music.
There
So
you go.
like I literally
There's a lot of kids like you, man. There's a lot of kids like you who don't like the formal setting, and
Yeah.
they just want to be creative, and sometimes the teachers just exclude them or put them in the corner,
Nah, for real.
rather than just saying, look, this is the kind of person that you are.
Mm.
Let's try and encourage that and push that in a different kind of way.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was one of those. So you didn't like school. When did you start thinking, you know what, this music thing, I want to get involved more seriously?
Well, I mean, like I come from a musical family, innit? So
Yeah.
like my parents,
Yeah.
my mum was in the top 40 in a group back in the day called Asia Blue.
Okay.
Yeah, so I kind of come from musical heritage.
Yes.
My pops is a producer and a sound engineer as well, so
Okay.
you know they've been schooling me from a young age.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
started
yeah.
writing when I was about 11.
Okay.
Started making beats when I was 15,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
when I was about 18, I was like, okay, I actually want to release something. So
Yeah.
released a mixtape. The bars were good, but I had no knowledge of mixing or mastering or anything like that, so it was a bit trash.
Yeah.
Then recently, like soon after that, I released another one. I was studying in America at the time,
Yeah.
so I collaborated with a great like producer as well. Like he plays quite a few instruments, so it was cool having that, going from like making beats and like spitting over other people's stuff, like to going straight to live instrumentation.
Okay.
But yeah, I took a break for ages, like because I was doing open mics from like 17 to maybe
Okay.
20 or something like that, and then
Okay.
I took a break, just kept writing, always writing, and then I've kind of picked it back up again around about 22,
Okay.
and then
So that's 3 years. 3 years ago.
yeah, and
Okay.
then early last year I decided, you know what, let me just start putting some of this out. So yeah, man.
And then what was the sort of catalyst? I know that you went to Atlanta. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, so I was a part of this. Well, I was selected along with one of Wolverhampton's artists, Cupid.
Yeah.
Shout out Cupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was selected by this company that I did a collaboration with, where they sort of made it possible for a collaboration between me and a producer from Florida.
Yeah.
So basically, they got funding from the Arts Council and selected like 4 artists and 4 producers and a few other creatives to go to A3C Festival and conference.
Okay. And
So I
what was
went
that
over
like?
there. It was amazing, man. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely went with a collective effort. So shout out Tapes UK, but
Yeah.
I was most definitely there for.
Big Us was
you
there.
know, Big Us was definitely there.
Cupid was there.
Yeah.
Was
Electric.
Electric. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was one of
Tiny does this.
another producer.
Papes,
Yeah.
Danny Brown,
Okay.
and Triple Entertainment. I think it's
Yes.
called.
That's,
yeah,
that,
Triple.
yes,
Yeah.
Triple M or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah. I know him.
Yeah, man. So we definitely went out there, and it was, it was sick. Like,
Yeah.
had such a good experience. Came back with the right amount of contacts.
Paige Cake was there as well.
Yeah.
And she shut down in one club. I saw the videos.
And Tremendous as well. Yeah,
Tremendous.
Yeah.
So mad thing.
It was mad.
So you've come back now, enthused and ready to mingle. So then that's what's pushed you even more. You get me?
Yeah.
So, and then what's been happening since then? What have you?
Well, like a lot of people know me to be the guy that puts hashtag work rate on everything.
Yeah.
But you know, like I think since I've come back, like I've really had, you know, before I was like doing a lot and you know doing as much as I can.
Yeah.
Now I have a bit more focus of like exactly what I want to do and like exactly what I'm putting out and knowing not to wait for the concept to come for my material as well, because like I have a lot of inspiration for making music alongside writing, you know what I mean? So like just in a constant state of creation and networking.
Okay, so let's go back then. If I was gonna look at a Tarju Lozano EP, what would I be expecting from your music? What's the kind of style?
I released the EP earlier this year called the Path EP.
Okay. And that's on Spotify because I had a listen.
Yeah. That's self-produced by myself.
Okay, nice.
So yeah,
you made all the beats and everything.
All of them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I really like sat with that one for a minute. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, like what you can expect is hard bars. Yeah, you know, like I'm not one of them guys to say, oh yeah, hard bars, but like honestly, like I take writing seriously, you know what I mean, and it all stems from my own experiences. So like I definitely feel that like when you hear my music, like you can expect to hear like context, story, you know, wordplay definitely, and I like some real
who's your sort of influences out of rappers and stuff? Because if I was looking at wordplay, I like people like Eminem, maybe the older Eminem, but I like Eminem. I like Big Pun. I like those kind of lyricists. You get me?
Yeah. Well, for me, like I'm a very like during my own performances, I like to interact with the crowd a lot. So I'm very like about, you know, commanding the stage, and the stage presence is big. So for me, like Mos Def, Talib Kweli,
I got both of their albums.
Black Star was just crazy. But you know, like people like that. More recently, like I'm heavy on Kendrick at the moment.
Okay, that makes sense.
J Rock
as
well.
Sort of swag coming up.
I don't know about that, bro. That's
I know
my swag.
I know your swag, but you're very swagadelic. You're very swagadelic. Yeah.
But yeah,
you got your own look. You get me, and I always see that is a big factor in being an artist. You got to be able to portray yourself well. You get me. Be remembered. You get me. I saw what you were wearing.
You
that
have
BBC
to express yourself all the time, innit? So like you have to be vocal about it, and you have to take risks. So
in regards to brands, do you have any brands that have been? Because when I saw you at Pivotal, I'm sure you had been somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I'm sponsored by Cozy Nation, which is a Birmingham brand, independent brand. So they sponsor me at the moment. That's another reason why I was at BBC Introducing Live, because we were there because they got invited to have a stall. So they had a little pop-up stall, and we were there promoting. Like,
shout out the Cozy Nation brand.
100%.
If you guys ever want to get me some hats or jumpers, I'm here, you get me. So because you know how music is very, very important, you get me, with the music kind of thing. So yeah, man, we both understand that music and fashion go together. You obviously know that as well, you get me. So yeah, man, shout out. Okay then, Rise at Night. Yeah. I saw you at Cupid's with Rise at Night.
Yeah.
So you're a part of a few different bands, aren't you?
Yeah. So like at the moment, so obviously I do my solo stuff. Yeah. And then I'm a part of Rise at Night, which is a duo between me and A Queerdo. Yeah. Shout out to A. She's been on the show as well. We've got an interview with her as well. Yeah. So yeah, we've got our sort of duo where we like both produce and we both rap and sing, you know what I mean? So we kind of like put it all in the pot and see what happens, and then we've got like, you know, musicians that we session with and stuff that play with us. So when I saw you guys at Cupid's thing, it was very, very good to watch. You guys definitely have that chemistry, and you definitely bounce off each other. So man, it's always love, man. It's always
good. And then you've got the collective with Lady Sanity.
Yeah, so it's me, Lady Sanity, Call Me Unique, Maddie Saskia, Simon Jr. and Ellie Howard, which is like the next person I think that you're gonna see for like video production and everything, like coming out of the West Midlands, definitely. She actually like videoed and edited my music video that's dropping tonight.
What?
6 p.m. Yeah.
Well, that's a nice little segue.
Yeah,
into
yeah.
it, you get me? So let's just run with it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you
So
got
that's the Dope Res tribe. For
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So talk about that. Who's on the video? How did that come about? What's it about?
Everyone who's on the video is myself.
Okay.
And the
okay.
various characters that the different shades of my personality definitely needed to be put in there. So it's a very it's a deep tune, you know what I mean? Like it's all real, and I had to make this song because, early on releasing stuff last year, I didn't get a lot of support from everyone.
Yeah.
I had few select people that were supporting me.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I first got played on BBC Introducing and stuff like that, and I still haven't got to where I want to be yet.
Yeah.
But as soon as you get a little bit of clout, everyone comes knocking your door again, you know what I mean? So
this is true.
And I don't really respect that because I feel you should respect people for doing what they want to do.
Yeah.
And following their passion, you know what I mean?
And being honest to themselves and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
And I do my best to encourage other people to do them in any aspect of their life, you know what I mean? So I feel you should support people, you know what I mean?
This is it. All right then. So you said that so what's the name of that song and that video so we know what to look out for?
So new singles, Back to Me.
Back to Me.
Yeah. So the video drops tonight, single drops on Friday.
On Friday.
Yeah.
Wicked. All right then. Sick. So we want to play it, but we've got another song that you sent us. Is that true?
Is it?
Is it Back to Me that you sent?
I sent you Back to Me.
So that's what I'll be able to play on the show.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're just getting it converted in the mix right now.
No worries.
But yeah, man. So if anybody wants to follow you on your journey, where would they go? How would they find you?
Yeah, well, I think easiest place to find me is on Instagram and Twitter. I need to get my Twitter up, to be honest, so everyone needs to go plug my Twitter. But,
yeah.
But definitely Instagram, Facebook, at Tarju Dope Res, so TARJUDOPERES.
I was hoping you were going to spell it.
Yeah.
Tarju can be probably spelled a bit bad. So it's just or incorrectly. Not bad, but incorrectly. Yeah. Where does the name come from? That's what I wanted to know as well. Tarju Lasanu. It sounds like a star. It does sound like a star's name.
Well, basically, Tarju's my Nigerian name. So I got my pops gave me my name, my Nigerian name, when him and my mum got married.
Okay.
So I was about 11, I think it was. So it's around the same time I started writing, to be honest. But I never really looked at it as an artist name. It was just something that was close to me, innit?
So what does it mean?
It means first son of the warrior and the warrior's son.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a sick name still.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
I've always said that a name is really important. Really important. So that's
100%. You know,
follows you, man.
That's your legacy, you know what I mean?
There you go.
That's what you're remembered for.
The Lasanu bit?
So yeah, Lasano, it's got two interpretations. So it means the god.
Yeah.
And then the second interpretation is the health.
Okay.
Because when I first started writing, we were going into this sort of mainstream area of hip hop where it was very party music again. It was, the lyricism wasn't really there unless you listen to underground. And I listened to obviously Most Def, and then you go deeper than that to Raz Kaz, KRS-One, Immortal Technique, and real lyricists, you know what I mean? So the health for me was there needed to be a healing component to what was going to get put out and get mainstream airplay as well, and that's my goal, you know what I mean? I want the real craft to be brought back into mainstream.
I hear that. All right then. Well, Tarju Lasanu, I have to say thank you for coming down to the Beatsabar Show.
Respect for having me.
Having a tap. We will definitely be getting you back in the studio when you probably got more stuff coming out,
man,
and when
sure.
you're playing to thousands and all that kind of mad thing, you get me?
100%.
But yeah, man, definitely respect for that. As I said, he's got his new track this Friday coming out. This Friday?
Yep, this Friday, 16th. Same day that Anderson Paak drops Oxnard. So let's go.
Yeah. You're going against some big boys then in that one.
Well, you know what? I'm just plugging it just in case he hears it.
There you
so
go.
I can get that collab.
Yeah, clever. So yeah, man. And the video's dropping tonight, yeah?
Yeah,
all
6
right,
p.m.
Cool.
I bring the bars on tap. Chill vibe in time. Corona take line with that. Hill time, right rhymes. Older's got me on track.